I love Florida though. Last time I was there, I did something so super cool, and I had a great time. I went swimming with manatees. It was pretty neat. Have anybody ever? You guys seem to not be impressed. Have you guys heard of manatees? You know what they are, right?
Yeah.
We don't have them on this coast, so I'm just checking. But manatees they're like these giant ass animals. They're like 1,000 pounds each, and these little tiny eyes are cute as hell, you know. And there's one part in Florida you can actually swim with them. And I was in the water, you know, and they're all coming up to me, like 5 or 6 manatees, just all coming up to me, just like, hey, Brian, you know, and I'm like, this is awesome, you know. And after a while, I realized, wait a minute, in a wetsuit, I kind of look like a manatee. I feel like they were just like, hey, who's the new guy? You know, it was just weird. It's weird that I had that realization. But I'm in the water and I'm enjoying myself. I'm floating around because I float. Let me tell you. The guy's like, hey, you want a floaty? I'm like, oh, no, I'm good. This is not drowning. All right, I'll tell you. But they're really neat animals, and they come right up to you in the wild. It's really cool. It's a magical experience. And here's the thing. I was wearing a wetsuit. I told you I was wearing a wetsuit, right? First of all, I was shocked that they had a wetsuit for me. Really, I was like, wow, really? Yeah, okay, I'm going in the water. They put it on me, and I'm all snug up and airtight. It's an attractive look, being in a wetsuit, seriously. It's like, you ever see Batman with the Penguin? Danny DeVito played the Penguin. Yeah, okay, you think that. Anyway, so, but taller. So I was in my wetsuit, just swimming around, having a good old time. And here's the thing, I've never worn a wetsuit before. Surprise, I don't surf. I've never worn a wetsuit before. And so I didn't know how they respond. I thought it's just like keeping me warm. You know, it's insulated. It's keeping me warm. I didn't realize it was actually waterproof. It's keeping water out of my, away from my body. Also keeping water in the suit. You know where I'm going with this. Like, I'm one of those guys, right? I get in the water, I just have to go, you know? And I'm surround me with a bunch of 1,000-pound animals, I'm peeing, you know what I mean? I can't handle it. And so I was like, oh, it's no big deal. In a pool, when you do it in the pool, you just expect it's going to float away, you know? Or maybe it'll make a little warm spot, and you call your brother over, you know? Oh my God, he totally just swam on my pee, you know what I mean? But in a wetsuit, it doesn't go away. It just stays there. And so I'm in the water, and I don't know this. This is weird. And so I get out of the water, and I'm watching everybody saying, we're having a good time on the boat. Next thing I know, I realize I've got a big pee bubble. like right around this region. You know, and I'm like, oh, that's well, okay. And I think that's air. You know, I'm trying to save face, you know. The tour guide's like, there's always one. And so now, like, I gotta go to the edge of the boat and like push this pee bubble all the way down my leg. It's one of the most demeaning things I've ever done. Folks, so I am a doctor.